Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Worms. What Worms is it? I don't know, there's like 20 different Worms games. It's Worms, it's like Worms. While you're doing that, Djordje,
Yes.
welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I feel welcomed.
You feel very welcomed. We have a little bit of a saying around here. A little bit of a saying. It's not about the gameplay, it's about the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. If you talk about the game too much to a point where it would be annoying for an audio listener, Dustin will go to your house and punch you in the face for every second of non-audio listener-friendly content.
How about instead I go to Dustin's house and fix his internet first?
That's worth I think a solid 10 minutes.
To talk about the game.
So 10 minutes for audio listeners can suck it. Because we went over. Can we also fix his computer in general?
Yeah, what is up with your computer?
And then just kind of do stuff because he has a good computer, but it seems to have a myriad of problems.
The most issues out of everyone for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
Yeah, we gotta get that fixed. Your IT's right here.
Yeah, literal IT. It's literally what he does. He wakes up in the morning. He goes, you know how people they wake up in the morning and then they put their glasses on. Rob, I'm sure you're familiar with putting your glasses on in the morning.
Sorry, hang on. I'm still looking at these names. So we have Dustin, still Dustin, also Dustin. Clearly it's Mo.
I get rid of this.
Oh, you guys were way more creative.
Really? Are you sure?
You sure?
I just want my Pokemon.
How
do I choose a weapon to use?
Okay.
Yeah. However, I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So
yeah. So yeah, he's the test case for it. He's the test case. He'll figure.
What's the button to choose what to do?
All right, start your car, Dustin. You gotta go get him.
Oh shit!
Here I come.
I'm hitting so many buttons.
Oh, there you go, Rob.
On a podcast.
He's doing.
Oh shit! No, not that one.
Oh, he learned the game. Really, he learned the game. All right, cool.
Well, I did some damage.
This is so amazing.
I got a game doesn't recognize you're a DJ.
That happens to a lot of games. They don't understand his special characters.
No.
Because you got that special D with the line through it.
What was that,
Yep.
Matt? He has that special D.
You want to tell the podcast listeners more about your special D?
My special D. It's real special. It's it's got a line through it.
Oh, it's got a line through it.
Really?
That's crazy.
Weird.
It
You need to
goes-
get checked out for cancer.
That's never a little bit inconvenient for anyone.
No,
No, it just kind of works out well.
it just helps.
Nice. Good to know.
It helps in the sensation. Also, how the hell do we even play this game?
What's the button?
What's the fucking button?
Oopsies.
All right, I'm
Weapon
calling it.
pin,
I'm calling
right shift.
I'm giving a grace period.
Try right shift.
Right shift. Okay. Well, thanks for saying it now.
Right shift, I think, is what lets you choose a weapon.
Okay. Right shift.
Unless you change
I
that
don't know.
from default.
Oh, I don't know if I changed it or not. Oh my god.
Well, does right shift work for you?
Oh,
Oh, he's got something.
Oh, boys, we're in there.
Matt, don't do it to Toby.
We're in there, boys. Now, how do I? Nope. No. How do I?
Spacebar?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, nice one.
No.
Oh wow.
All right, we're
Aw.
good. Okay,
This is gonna be a fun episode for
learning.
the YouTube.
Okay.
we're learning. Yeah, no,
I think we're good now.
I think we're good. I think we may have learned how to play the game. We went through one round. Wait, Djordje, this is your first time? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
Great. Grace period's over after this. After that,
Shit.
we're gonna figure out yourself.
Oh wait,
So
how do
you
I do this?
see, Djordje named one of the worms after my nephew, so I cannot attack it.
Yeah, I was really
Oh.
confused by that.
Fair
And if
enough.
any of you attack it, I will fucking kill you.
Oh, he's learning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
I will say you do take fall damage if you fall enough, I think.
How the hell do I aim this?
You gotta hold the grenade to, like, really throw it, I know.
Oh,
No!
no,
No!
nice. Oh, God.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
Damn.
this could go really bad for a lot of us.
All right, cool. Back at the top. Grace period's
Yep.
over. George, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because Rob and Dustin here, they like to talk about how they've known each other for a while, and then that leaves me just left out. And I feel a little insecure about it. But you're here now, and I've known you longer than you've known them, and they've known you. So now
Yep.
now we're the cool guys here.
Yeah, we are.
And
We've known each other for
and they're
quite a
the-
while.
Button.
So, I wanted to see, George,
Yeah.
what is your earliest memory, and I want to see if it's before or after my earliest memory.
Oh God, Matt, you're really testing our friendship right here.
Well, the thing is, what I'm thinking of is something we bring up quite a bit, or we bring it up pretty regularly. So,
Oh my God, Matt.
So I just want to know if you remember anything before that.
Oh, I do. Remember the math class that we were in together?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How I was always trying to flirt with the one girl?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do. That's your early.
That's my earliest memory.
Oh, that kind of to me.
How
That
early is the memory is this?
that's the earliest memory in life.
That's how far back you can go.
Yeah, middle school. You just don't
I can at least
any-
remember 4 years old.
I was gonna
remember
say, I don't
middle
imagine
school.
this is elementary
Wait a minute.
school.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice job.
Oh my God.
Because you know what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, Matt, I know exactly
You
what
know
you're thinking of.
Do you want to take the lead on it? I'll let you take the lead on it. Because you're our guest. I'll make
All
them
right.
do the work.
All right, you know. Hang on, I'm really trying hard on a.
I really put Oh, I didn't mean to do it when it was your turn. That's my bad. I genuinely didn't realize it was your turn. I wouldn't have made you do that.
Oh shit, you actually did something. That's the
I
first
did.
successful turn of the game, I think.
Let's go!
I did
Learning
something.
gamers.
Go.
Okay, grace period over.
Grace period over now.
All right, so anyways, the the memory I know that you're thinking of is when we were walking to my house
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking about an ex-girlfriend at the time. Was it at the time an ex-girlfriend?
No, I think it was an ex-girlfriend at the time. Because because that was 8th grade and you didn't make it to high school. Right?
I didn't make it to high school yet.
You didn't make it to high school. You didn't make it to high school together. Not you didn't make it into high school. Important
Never graduated high
clarification.
school.
Yeah,
Never
for more
made- never did
clarification, I finished high school, finished college, did the whole pizzazz.
Never finished middle school though.
Yep, never finished it, but
I never
but yeah,
noticed.
we're walking back to my house, and I was, telling a story about an ex-girlfriend. This was in middle school, mind you,
Mm-hmm.
and God, I don't even fully remember it anymore, Matt. What's going on? We haven't retold it in so long.
You were telling me about some things that, a little bit more, a little older than middle school. You might
Yeah.
expect.
Oh,
A
yep.
little
Yep.
older than
You're
middle
right.
school.
So-
Some of that.
Yeah.
What do the kids what do the kids call it these days?
Yeah.
What
Let
do-
me. So
what-
yeah, it was we're walking to my house. I was telling you about how my ex-girlfriend in middle school, instead of having our first kiss or anything, she wanted to fuck me.
Okay, and this
Instead
is
of?
in middle school.
Yep, in middle school. And while I was telling Matt this, as I said, she wanted to have sex with me. Our middle school science teacher drove by with her windows wide open.
Yikes.
To this
Okay.
to this day, we don't know if she
To this day,
overheard anything.
we don't know if she heard anything, and if she did, shout out to her for not bringing it up at all. I'd hate to imagine the world where Djordje. I don't even know if I would be involved because you were just telling me, but I don't want to hear be in the world where Djordje gets like called into like the guidance counselor's office to have a talk.
Be like, do you need to re-go to health class?
Do you want to be like, okay, so we're gonna put you in advanced health class because apparently
Please,
apparently you need it.
You know what the biggest shame is? Is not only did you politely decline but you're still a virgin to this day, apparently.
Hey now.
Yikes.
Hey now,
This is a dream we're made of.
made of.
Goddamn it all.
All right, now that I've properly personified Djordje to podcast listeners, that's all you need to know about him.
Yep. Goodbye, Djordje. You can leave now.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
No.
I'll see you guys later.
See ya. Djordje, I'll have you know that's more of an introduction than I let either Dustin or Rob do.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we were just told to be funny.
Not even like real first episode, the pilot episode. I told Rob was like, "Are we gonna do an introduction?" And I told him no. We're not doing introductions because those are cringe. And you guys are just going to need to prove that you're funny so people care to know who you are. And that was supposed
Fair
to be
enough.
their... And you know what? I said that would be like their audition, and they're still here.
Yeah, although it seems like every week I'm making it by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah, you're kind of close there, bud.
There's no skin in your teeth.
They're bones, man. They're bones.
That's true.
There's bones sticking out of your head, bro. No, Rob, you're doing great.
You're doing good in life, Rob.
Yeah, doing the best.
You're doing fine. Forever alone. Same.
So, how long until Twitter's just gone?
Dude, I didn't expect it to make it this long.
Like, Child Musk is seriously, like, doing what he can to devalue his own company, I swear.
Did you say Child Musk?
Yes, because he's acting like a child.
I thought you meant like his kid whose name can't be pronounced, like the
No.
X-12 or something.
Yeah, X asterisk
No,
xylophone 12.
for his kid. But he is doing whatever he can to just make Twitter fail, I swear. Like, part of me wonders if he was like, alright, step 1, buy Twitter. Step 2, annihilate
fail.
Twitter.
Hey, people can't make fun of the internet anymore if there's no Twitter.
Step 3, getting rid of Twitter, we own the liberals.
How are we supposed to cancel someone if we can't tweet about it? How are we supposed to hold anybody accountable for anything?
You know what the best part is depending on the phrasing of the contract, the people of Twitter could literally just make another social media site.
I mean, nothing's stopping them from doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have any need to, but they
especially all the
certainly
ones
could.
he fired or laid off. Is
Yeah.
that real? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Totally
true.
real.
He fired
Half of the people there, I guess.
Oh, you know what the best part is? one of them on the way out the door suspended Elon Musk's Twitter.
Was that real?
Really?
I think so.
I didn't know if that was real or not. I definitely
I
saw
don't know.
it.
He's been tweeting all day, so
Hmm.
it depends on when it happened.
I
I
also
guess.
just can't keep track of anything that's real. I have no idea.
Oh, welcome to Musk's Twitter, baby.
Yeah, now
He
it's now.
cut the team that warns you when something's fake or not. So we have no idea anymore.
Oh, that's true.
And that's not even a joke. He actually did that.
we're just in such a weird situation where there's like I can't tell how many layers of irony are either in play or not in play. So now I'm just lost completely.
Too many.
Too many layers or not enough layers. I might be faking. You know, layer 5 might not be real, but I'm assuming it is. How many layers of irony until you just like loop back around? You have like a data, like what is it, data overflow or something?
Probably about as many as the layers of hell.
I'm
So what,
really
like-
one.
All right, Dustin.
There's just times when just like doing something ironically, you're just doing it. So
You say something long enough, and it just kind of becomes like your vocabulary.
I mean, not even long enough. You just say it once. It's like that wasn't ironic. You just said it.
Oh my goodness.
Just like me with the word bruh.
Bruh, that's been years.
Yep.
I remember the other day. Oh,
What is that? What does that originate from, Djordje? Like, why do you do that?
I have no idea. It's been so many years. I don't even know anymore.
we I remember a couple weeks ago. I went to the beginning of our Discord. I scrolled to the
Oh yeah,
front,
the very beginning.
the very beginning, and I think I found maybe like the first recorded bruh.
Hmm.
And we're talking like 2019, maybe even before that.
Unless he texted you that before.
Maybe.
I
Oh,
feel like I used
shame.
bruh before 2019.
Maybe.
Probably.
It's becoming your thing. And you own it more. Like, I think even at the beginning, we all kind of said it, but you owned it way more than
Yeah,
anyone else. And
you
it
were
became your
definitely the
thing.
guy.
You were the bruh guy.
Bruh.
Bruh.
You're the bruh guy. I remember, I
Bruh.
don't know if this was, bruh. I don't remember if this was if it was middle school or high school, but I remember I started saying solid.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of, like, okay, I started saying
Nice.
solid. And I
Mhm.
think that was like the first instance of me realizing that I impacted someone else's vocabulary, because shortly after Djordje started saying solid,
Yep.
and we both faded out of it until then. But I was very proud of it. I became very aware of the fact that you could just kind of like influence your friend's vocabulary, and I'm trying to figure out how to weaponize it.
I forget if I've told this story. I might have, so if I have, especially on the podcast, just stop me. But
Stop.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
all right, cool.
Okay, we're moving on.
What I was gonna say, so as you guys know, I worked as like a summer camp counselor for a number of years.
Mm-hmm.
You've mentioned this many times.
And there was one summer, I think it was like 2017, maybe 2018, where before the summer began, I was asked by my boss if I would be willing to help out with a preschool program.
I don't think you've told me this, or at least I have not heard this before.
So
I don't think I've heard this either.
I said I would help out with this preschool program. And so there were about 9 kids aged like 4 and 5. Pretty much the only thing, they walked, they talked, they were potty trained, and that was literally about it.
Dang.
No, not a single thought in their heads.
Not really.
Not a single
So,
brain cell active, except for eating and breathing.
And
Yeah.
fine dining.
yeah,
Fine
fine dining and
dining.
breathing.
Breathing.
They had little aprons on. In little waist down aprons, holding plates.
So, over those 2 weeks, I learned very quickly that I will never work with children that young again in my life. For a number of reasons. For one, we played the same 3 games over and over and over again. And they were the most mind-numbingly dull games. So we had Duck Duck Goose.
Classic,
yeah.
We had What Time Is It, Mr. Fox? Which was the worst one.
Wait, why do I feel like I...
So, the way this game works, basically, is the kids line up and ask, what time is it, Mr. Fox? And the adult running the game says it's 3 o'clock. So they count out 1, 2, 3 as they take 3 steps. And then eventually the adult just says lunchtime and they run back. That's it.
Huh?
That's it, Matt.
Wait! Run that back again. I think I must have missed a critical game mechanic somewhere in there. I must have missed the tech.
No,
that was it.
So you say 3 o'clock, Mr. Fox, and they go run.
No. You go 3 o'clock, Mr. Fox, and they have to take 3 steps forward.
Okay, they don't. Okay,
and
so
they ask again, and I'll say it's 5 o'clock. So now they take 5 steps forward. Eventually, you say lunchtime, and they just run all the way back.
Is it supposed to be like a race to Mr. Fox, or
I don't know. All I know is you know how creepy it is until you are experiencing it. Having 8 little kids who are 4 and 5 all in unison look at you and go, "What time is it, Mr. Fox?"
I'd shoot myself.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then they all run at you.
Nightmares for a month.
And then they do it. Their heads do a 360 like a fucking owl,
And
and they pull out their knives.
But anyways, going back to what we were talking about, though, about getting kids to say or getting people to say something.
One sec. Before you get back to them, I'm gonna cut you right there. Beyonce had the greatest music video of all time. Also, I had this like, I had this idea. I want to use this in like a horror movie, where you're playing this game and you're like, it's 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, high noon, whatever, and they're all running around, and then you say lunchtime, and then the lights dim. The lights dim, and like a red mist fills the area, and then all of the kids' heads rotate without even turning their bodies around, rotate looking at you. Their eyes are red and glowing, and it's like lunchtime, and then they all start running backwards at you. And then you get eaten.
Damn.
And that's what I think working with kids is like, which is why I don't do it.
God damn.
But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there in case anyone wants to make that. So what were you? So yeah, back to that. Yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna be nothing now. So one of the days, my coworker had to leave about 20 to 30 minutes early, and the kids were all coloring. And without putting any thought into it at all, as my coworker left, I looked at her, waved goodbye, and said, "See ya, sucker!" And the next thing I know, these kids who are just coloring away are just sitting there going, "See ya, sucker!"
Oh my god.
Oh, Rob.
We're picking them up in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh no. I learned very quickly to keep my mouth shut after that.
The kids will just repeat whatever they
hear. Yeah, whatever they hear.
Oh, well, at least you didn't teach them.
Stopped. Either that or none of the parents cared, so.
At least you didn't. Yeah, at least you didn't teach them like a swear word.
No, I don't swear in front of the kids.
Yeah,
that was something I learned very early on. Was how to shut off the part of my brain that does swear a lot. Because honestly, I mean, you guys would know that I do swear a decent amount. But No, I've just learned to turn that part of my brain off. And I think a good part of that was my mom. She would be like, if you swear with your friends, I don't care. But if I catch you swearing, oh, no, that's the end of the world. So, I learned to always be mindful of where I was swearing and where I should not be swearing.
Speaking.
I always have to remind myself not to curse at my customers when they're shitheads.
Hey, shithead.
Fair,
I mean,
yeah.
sir. I mean, mister.
It's a time.
Hey, dumbass. I mean, Mr. Dumbass.
Hey, hey, Captain Fuckhead. Don't
Hey,
unplug
that's
the
Mr.
cable box.
Captain Fuckhead.
Hey, Captain Fuckhead's my father. You can call me Mr. Fuckhead.
Oh, alright, my bad.
You guys
Is
know
there
I
a
didn't
Mrs.
swear-
Fuckhead present?
You guys know I didn't swear until college.
Yeah, I know, and it annoyed the shit out of me.
Did I wait?
saw
Did
you
I
swear in
start
high
it? I didn't. Did I wait? I didn't.
You
That-
did
yeah.
that
you didn't.
that little short that you made for TV class.
Okay. Yeah, that's called acting, Dustin. I wasn't
We're still
myself.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay, I get it.
I was a character.
You're really getting into it.
really getting into it. I really had to come out of my comfort zone for that one. But no, I did not like actively like swearing didn't enter my vocabulary until college.
Until
And-
college? Wow.
Yeah, and I think most of the reason was that I was just like, well, I haven't done it. Well, I don't swear now. So like, why start? You know?
Sure.
No, I started swearing around 6th grade.
Wow.
Before then, I pretty much just did like SpongeBob swears. I would say
You started
tartar sauce.
squealing.
You mean dolphin noises?
No, like tartar sauce. I would go tartar sauce a lot.
It's just the
Another one that I would do is I would always use the word fudgesicles, like the ice cream.
Dude, I just take that as offensive because I don't like chocolate.
Nah, I'd use that as a placeholder for the F word.
Yeah, you are a weirdo.
One of
I
the
am
first
weird.
English words I learned when I moved to this country
Matt, are you aware it's your turn?
was fuck.
Was it? Where did you learn it? Where
Gonna
did you
keep it
learn
a secret.
That's a secret.
I see.
Oh,
That's
We'll
a
never-
secret
never
I'll
get to
never
know.
tell.
yeah, we never get to know. Huh?
He's gonna take that secret to his grave.
No, the first word I learned in English was probably like donut or something.
Again, I want to know the origin. Look, at this point, I don't care what word it is. I just want to know how you learned it. Because if the first thing little baby Djordje said coming off the boat was "fuck donut," I want to know.
Why?
I want to know where he got those two words from.
Well, you see, it all started with
It all
Ich
started
bin
with-
ein Berliner.
It all started with this kind old man on the boat who was giving out donuts, and he was like, "Hey, do you kids want some?" And then he stubbed his toe, and he said, "Fuck, donuts."
No.
Which I realize I'm assuming that you came here on a boat. I'm assuming you did not.
No, Matt, we did not come here on a boat and go to
Aw.
Ellis Island.
You didn't?
That's not how
Damn.
it works anymore.
Oh man, that's cringe.
Lame.
So
Who
how
cares
does it
that?
work?
No, now
I
when
want
we
you to
came
go-
over when we came over, we stopped in Canada first, and a kind man put us in the back of his car and drove us through the border, and then
And now you're here.
You got to Canada by the boat. Okay.
It was a really big boat, but it was in the sky and had wings.
yo,
So this is my turn.
Guy boat.
Yeah, you didn't want to go through like Ellis Island and get like your name screwed up by whoever admitted you in, and you just have like a messed up, like Americanized white version of your last name for the rest
nah.
of your life. Damn. Oh no.
Nah, I like my creative. No, it's not creative. It's actually a very common name in Serbia, but I like I like how it be.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Djordje is also a pretty common name.
Yep.
Well, because it's also just George, right?
Yep. Exactly.
I feel like you have my name, my name equivalent.
No, it's George. Not Matt.
No, damn, you're right. You got me there, bud. I mean more like just as a very like if I went to, I don't know how many Matt Smiths are there in Greece/Serbia.
Probably not many.
Probably not many.
Probably not many.
Probably not. Probably not many. Yeah, I wish I knew how to use that item.
I had a kid when I was substitute teaching today genuinely asked me with a straight face, Mr. Stalker, has anyone ever made fun of you for your last name before? And
Well, if not, here's the first.
And I looked at him and I said, and I think my reply was something along the lines of, I don't think so. Unless you count the million people who kept saying my last name when I was a middle school student, and then were like laughing about it, but I don't think that's what they were doing.
They were laughing with you, not at you.
Yeah. My favorite is, I'll have students, I think I've said this before, I'll have students make fun of my last name now behind my back, but I'll have different students defending me.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
You said a fight almost broke out, right?
Yeah, apparently like a fight almost broke out over me. I'm like, damn, I never caused this much drama as a kid.
Dude, you're so popular. You're so popular in middle school.
I mean,
it's just you like
24-year-old man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there were substitutes when we were in school that like people were like very fond of.
Yeah, but do you think people would have fought each other over them?
Maybe.
No. I
Maybe
don't think so.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Maybe Mr. Davis. That was his name.
That's you.
No, not me.
That was a bigger explosion than I expected.
Are you a substitute, Dustin?
Same.
No, I'm not a substitute. Wouldn't want to do that.
Nah.
Dustin, do you want to be a substitute? We always need more.
Just said I didn't.
He literally, no. I don't think that's a job you're getting anyone else to do, Rob.
No?
You're definitely not gonna convince me.
Yeah, no, I'm
you
already...
get paid so much money.
I don't believe that to be true.
Yeah, the
Because it's
$100
really
you
not.
get paid.
No, whoa. $100 was last year, Dustin.
Oh, really?
120.
Oh, let's go. Raise.
Huge raise.
Yo, I'm just
true.
If you compare how much I was paid when I first started substitute teaching to now, my pay has increased by 33%.
Let's go.
And that's with only 2 years of work. That means
crazy.
if I keep substitute teaching for like 20 years, I'm going to be making bank.
It just grows exponentially. Your rate doubles every year. So eventually you'll just be making billions of dollars.
They keep having to make it up because they're not getting people to be substitute teachers, so they keep raising it. So from my perspective, I'm like, I really hope no one else becomes a substitute teacher, because that just means they might up the price. They might up it even more.
Oh,
Stop drowning my worms!
Okay, Dustin, go to his house.
Podcast. Yep,
Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
I'm in my car.
God damn it, Rob.
You see, now it's fun.
All I have left is Scatterbug.
Yeah.
So,
And you
Djordje.
picked a mid Pokemon, too.
Ooh, mid Pokemon.
Mid Pokemon.
Djordje, I asked
Yes.
you earlier before you went on this episode to watch the most recent episode. Did you?
His silence speaks volumes.
Yeah. Let's take that as a no until he eventually says yes. Because I wanted.
No, I
I
didn't.
thought all
Okay.
our
Forgot.
wait, all our friends don't listen to all our episodes?
Can't believe this.
What?
My heart's
I
broken.
forgot.
Oh, I thought we were friends.
So I had a bit of a continuation from the story I told last week.
About the safe?
Yeah, long story short, bathroom got clogged. Couldn't unclog it. Safe. The combination to our safe wasn't working. It was a whole mess.
Was the plunger in the safe?
You
No.
did kind of make it seem like they were connected.
Well, I guess they happened the same day. I don't know. That's how they're connected.
So the bathroom toilet got clogged. So obviously, first thing I did was went to the safe.
Right.
Yeah,
Trying to do a long story short.
no,
But so I came in the next day, and sure enough, there's another manager that I didn't call from the day before that I tried calling a bunch of people. Don't know why I didn't call him. Guess I was just panicking too much. So he comes in, he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, I want to show you how to fix the safe next time that happens because it's a really easy fix. I wish you called me." I was like, "Oh, okay." He goes in there, he shows me. Turns out all you had to do was just take the battery out for like 5 minutes and put it back in.
because
Yeah.
that was the thing. That it said you could take the battery out and it should fix it.
Well, technically, it said replace it.
Replace the battery.
It said replace the battery network. You had to take it out for like 5 seconds, then put it back in. Apparently, that's how it works.
Oh.
Oh.
So
As
it's a pretty shitty safe if you can just open it that way.
But
I
wait,
guess, yeah.
Wait,
didn't
so-
you?
So taking the battery out unlocks it?
It just makes it work again because I kept entering the combination. It wouldn't work.
Oh, it makes the combination work again. It doesn't just
Yeah.
pop open when you take the battery out.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I was about to go find where you were because like, damn, if it's that easy.
No. Yeah, and he said like, yeah, I think someone put the combination wrong or something. Someone must have snuck it and tried opening it or something, which I thought didn't make sense because of the code that showed me. But I decided I was never going to doubt this guy again. I remember I told
the
him, like,
manager last time though.
I called the store manager. I called a different manager, but I didn't call this guy for some
But
reason.
neither of the managers you called knew this.
Apparently, the one I talked about saying, "Oh, I'll call you back if you need anything," and he never called me back. She knew it apparently. But again, because she never called me back, even though she said, "Just call me." Yeah. But I was telling him about how I was on the phone with the company. I was like, "Yeah, they said there was nothing I can do," and she was like, "He goes, well, yeah, of course they're gonna say it. They want to make money. They're never gonna tell you how to fix it." And I was like,
Oh my god.
I guess so. Yeah.
that
Never thought
is
of
a
that.
valid point.
Capitalism strikes again.
And then, so you remember I told you how that was like a priority 5, and
Mhm.
they wouldn't come until the 7th. But the guy
Mhm.
called me and said, "Hey, if you change it to a priority 1, we can come in tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
And how I couldn't figure that out.
Mhm.
He still just came in that day,
Nice.
proving
What?
that this whole priority situation is totally made up and means nothing. Because I never changed it, and the guy still came in the next day.
I love it.
Luckily, the manager that was there was cool enough. Still signed the paper to make sure he got paid. So that was pretty cool of him. So then I told him, I was like, "Oh, I forgot to. After all that, I forgot to mention that the toilet's clogged too. I put in a work order for that." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm just gonna fix that. I looked into the work order you put in. They're not gonna fix it. They're gonna tell you it's a like at home situation. Like you guys have to fix it yourselves." So I was gonna get on it right away. I was like, "Oh, okay."
What a guy.
I like
It's-
this
yeah.
guy. I like this guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. Too bad he left Wednesday.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, 'cause,
God
He was
damn.
training to be a store manager. That's the only reason he was at our store. And they officially moved him to like his own store now, so he's gonna be working
Aw.
there now.
Oh.
So about an hour, an hour or so passes by. He tells me, "Hey, Dustin. So yeah, unclog the toilet. I think whatever caused the toilet to clog has something to do with the fact that someone did drugs in the bathroom." And I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he goes, "Yeah, let me show you." And there's like
Let me show you how they did the
There-
drugs.
there's blood. I don't know how I didn't notice when I tried unclogging the toilet, but there's like blood on the floor and needles next to the toilet.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah.
didn't notice this?
I somehow didn't notice this.
Dude, you're probably kneeled in the needles.
I probably what?
Kneeled in the needles?
No, I didn't. No, it wasn't there.
Yeah, that's why he. That's why he
Yeah,
couldn't tell. He was all high and whatever,
was all high.
whatever was in there.
Justin was like, shit, I left all the evidence behind? Fuck, I don't
Oh,
remember
no.
shit after I shot up.
But yeah, that
Well,
was kind
I'm
of
done.
the reason all that happened.
Wow.
And then, so that was like Saturday. I think Monday comes. Yeah, because we were playing D&D when I found out. He texted like the manager,
Oh, I
all
love
of us
it
in
when
like, the
Monday
group
comes.
chat. He says, "Hey, by the way, someone, I think the same person just shot up drugs in the bathroom again because I found more needles." So
Who's this-
someone's just coming in.
Who's this repeat offender?
They
Do we
found a
drug-
safe space, I guess.
Y'all got to
Well,
get a needle dispo box in there.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah, at least let them, give them a place to do it safely.
Apparently we are by accident.
You're a refuge, man. That's well, good for you. I'm glad that you're making dual purpose of your place of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, a safe place for people to do drugs. Good place to store money.
This is what you do, Dustin, okay?
What do I do?
You get an empty toolbox, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You put it in the bathroom,
Okay.
and you just put a small sign on it that just says, "Please put your needles here."
Empty needles here.
Just be like, look, at the very least, can you clean up after your damn self?
Yeah. And don't clog our toilets, please. Just
Do all the drugs you want. Don't clog our toilets.
Yeah, don't inconvenience me.
We don't get paid enough to deal with convincing you to stop doing heroin or whatever it is you're doing. But we do get paid enough that we have to clean up the damn mess you're leaving behind. So, like, can you meet us halfway?
Yeah, that was a continuation of my pretty shitty night that one time.
I did not think drugs were gonna get involved.
Hey, neither did I. And I was just right next to them.
Yeah.
You were probably in the store both times.
On an
Or at least the
unrelated
first time.
Yeah, the first time was, not the second time.
On an unrelated note, I found a really cool place to hang out and do my fun hobby.
Yeah.
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 A little bit of a hobby.
I think I accidentally left some of my stuff there, and sounds like I may need to go find a new place.
Mm-hmm. Completely unrelated, but you think they might be onto you?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Also,
Fair
Dustin,
enough.
I saw you at work yesterday.
Nice.
You
You
didn't
should
see
have said
me.
hi.
You didn't see me though. I just got the back.
Preoccupied, sorry.
Unrelated, but Rob, was the toilet clogged for you too when you went in there?
Oh shit! Wait, was it you who clogged it?
Guys, you clogged the
No.
toilet again at my
I
work.
told you I was gonna go first. Oh boy!
Someone's shooting up drugs, clogging my toilets, and trying to steal from our safe.
Whoa! I may be. Nope, not even gonna go there.
Well,
No, I
apparently,
don't give a shit. I may be a drug user, but I don't steal money.
oh, of course.
Let it be known that Rob does not do any drugs except for ibuprofen, which I had to take earlier.
Yeah, you feeling sick, buddy?
A little, but honestly, I think the ibuprofen is kicking in because I feel a lot better right now.
Numbing the pain.
A little.
That good old ibuprofen.
You get the
Yeah.
Roner Pfizer boy.
I still need to get a flu shot and a COVID shot.
Same.
I got the new one. New vaccine just dropped.
Dude, new vaccine rolled out. Nice.
Yeah, it's like called. I don't know. It's called bi something.
Bisexual?
Bivalent. No, yeah, the bisexual vaccine. Thank God I'm protected. But no.
Is that why you haven't seen me lately?
Bro, we don't need to talk about this here.
Okay.
But They said they were going to make it mandatory in Massachusetts for like at least people that work like in healthcare, like I work. They said they were going to make it mandatory, so they offered it, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't care, I'll take it. And then like 3 days later, apparently, the state of Massachusetts like, yeah, you know what? I don't think we need to make it mandatory.
Bruh.
We don't need to.
They duped you.
And that was the worst. Do you guys get like your arm gets sore and like you get a little woozy after a flu shot?
Yep.
Yeah.
My arm got sore a little bit.
Oh, because I never got that from a flu shot.
No.
No, I never got it from a flu shot, but I did start getting it with the COVID vaccine. And this one was easily like the worst.
Really?
Like my arm was like actually sore. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that one coming. Oh no!
You teleported directly above a hole. What'd you expect?
Oh no! This is the worst timing possible. I'd rather Dustin come punch me in the face than have to deal with this.
Baseball bat.
Oh, screw it up somehow, please.
Baseball bat.
No.
It's funny because my COVID shots
Hey,
actually got like better and better as I got each one.
Oh really?
Yeah, because the first one, my arm was sore for like 48 hours. The second one, it was sore for like 24. Not even like, yeah, it was 24 hours. And the third one was 12 hours.
You
It's
timed
slowly
My
by half. I
My-
mean, I kind of just picked up on it.
my first and third one, I had like no side effects, and my second one, my arm was sore for like 5 days.
it, bro? It's crazy.
The second one I got left me bedridden for the entire weekend.
Oh jeez. Oh, you know what? I think the second one did that to me as well.
All right, I'm punching myself in the face. How do I use this teleporter?
I don't know. I
Just
tried.
move your mouse around, bro.
Move my mouse around. It's not doing anything.
Oh shit! Arrow keys?
No, that's not the teleporter. That's like an auto teleporter thing.
It's a
Okay.
auto teleporter thing.
Oh, what does that mean?
How do we use the teleporter?
How do I use the
know.
auto? It's supposed to be
Maybe-
auto. It's supposed to work.
It looks like it's maybe the swap places tool.
Yeah,
How do I use it then?
You don't
Well,
have any. You don't
You
have
don't
any
have anyone
worms.
to swap with.
Oh,
Oh, is that what
It
it
might-
is?
it
You
might swap
with a
with
different
worms.
worm. Oh.
okay. Then how?
How are they teleporting? I don't know.
Matt, hit that barrel.
I don't believe. I don't. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna learn from my past mistake and not go right over though. I'm gonna go right here. There
Shit, he's
we
learning.
go.
Oh boy.
Goated. So good.
So yeah, so we have Elon Musk fucking up Twitter, an election cycle next week. Russia and Ukraine are still going crazy. Honestly, is there any good news in the world as of late?
We're about to get verified on Twitter.
Yeah, for a low price of $8 a month. Oh my god! So, like, I part of me was like, I want to get verified on Twitter for $8 a month, but only if I can change my name to Donald Trump and promote all of the Democrats.
Oh, what did I see? I saw someone. Djordje, do you remember the one thing I read to you?
You've read many things to me.
It was specifically. It was something about like making an account. Fuck, what was it? It was basically this guy being like making an account that they would make verified by paying for it, and start leaking a bunch of stuff about like this video game or something that wasn't happening. And the phrasing at the end was specifically until I get assassinated. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
keep
God,
spreading.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep spreading this fake news until I get assassinated.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it just came out of left field. The last is like, oh damn! And they're like, you know what? I don't remember what fandom it was, but I remember hearing assassinated. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I 100% believe it.
He's not stopping until someone orders a hitman on him.
Until I start getting weird packages outside my door.
Damn.
My Minecraft door. Obviously.
Your Honor, I only threatened to put a suspicious package outside of his door in Minecraft.
It was a creeper.
Oh man. Did you see the thing that I don't know what the ending of it or if it got resolved or not, but did you see the thing about those two Captain Sparkle songs that happened?
No.
Oh yeah, they got temporarily taken off, right? Or something like that.
So it was like, so apparently at some point, due to some like legal brouhaha with like like what were they called, MCNs, right? Back in the day, multi-channel networks.
Okay.
Like some like legality stuff. Wow.
That's just go all around him.
Wow.
Right?
Fuck. I'll
I
punch
know,
myself in
MCNs
the
are
face
crazy.
for that. Damn. MCNs are wild. Apparently there was some like stuff with like copyright. So they had, instead of taking the videos, making them private for a while, they like replaced the audio, which you could do within YouTube. Like there was a tool in YouTube that you could replace audio. And they made like new versions of the songs that they like replaced for the time being. So they were like original. They weren't
Okay.
like, they were like, to say it was, it was Revenge of the song, but instead of it being like a parody, it was like an original song. Or I think that's kind of what it was. So anyway, they got swapped.
All right.
Some time goes by, whatever legal shenanigans or whatever got fixed, and they reverted it back.
And now people want the...
No, because people love the originals.
Okay.
People were, but what happened was at some point a bug happened where they got switched back a second time.
Okay.
Like the old like the replacement versions got put onto the original again. And but now the tool in YouTube that they used to replace it didn't exist anymore. So they just got stuck as like the old like shitty not original versions of the songs.
What?
And then I was watching Captain Sparkle's video about it because he was kind of explaining what was happening. And apparently it happened. Back in the day, they had to replace it for 2 of them. But then the bug only happened to 1.
Okay.
So he didn't fix the other. He didn't apparently there was something he could have done to prevent the bug from happening to the second one. But he didn't do that.
Oh no.
Because he wanted to show YouTube like, here's an example of what it looks like, right? Because he didn't want it to make it seem like it was like some like kind of trying to skirt copyright. And it also kind of like really showed like he does not have the same pull at YouTube that he used to. Like back in the day, he could just call someone and they would fix it.
Oh yeah, they'd jump on it immediately.
Because it's Captain Sparkles.
It's fucking Captain Sparkles.
Well, it's not.
Like
apparently, that's not
YouTubers.
him anymore. Apparently, that's not him anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But so he didn't do it. He didn't do the thing because he wanted to show what it would look like. But then it happened to the second one. So both Revenge and I think TNT, iconic songs beloved by people everywhere. Real old school Minecraft YouTube just got like reverted to like the weird versions they had to make for copyright reasons or whatever.
But surely those songs still exist.
Sure,
like
maybe
not on
video,
video,
not on YouTube, not on the original YouTube with like tens of millions of views in the original place that it was. Like obviously the song he did end up re-uploading.
Is that what he's done in the meantime? Is just re-upload?
Well, just so they exist.
Okay.
But
But
And
still, you
apparent-
want to keep the video that has like all the views and stuff.
Yeah, and apparently the thing at YouTube was at the time that he made the video, updating like the situation, the people at YouTube could not figure out why that happened and could not figure out how to fix it.
Well, it does
Damn.
sound like a very bizarre issue.
But I feel like when you're Google, when you're Alphabet, you should be able to it. I don't feel like there's any. I feel like when you're running with that much money, well, maybe I feel like they should
I
be
think
able
the
to fix
amount
it.
of money they have isn't really relevant in this case, though. It's a weird tech issue that they've never had to deal with.
Yeah,
There's always a first for everything.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Right, IT guy?
Right, IT guy? You do this, right? You work at YouTube, Djordje, right?
Yup, that's me. But
You
you're
wanna-
wondering how I got here.
I was
You
gonna
wanna
say, yeah,
inflate
one
our,
IT guy and one programmer here. Like,
You wanna inflate our numbers a little bit? I saw we got a
What
subscriber
numbers?
I saw we got a subscriber the other day, and I saw who it was, and it was Dustin.
It was me because I realized I never subscribed yet. So I was like,
oh
Brother.
my god.
Oh, brother.
I was kind
That's
of
funny.
hoping that was something that you saw and got excited about. Just to be
I
upset
did.
that it was me.
I did
Oh,
exactly what you
man.
wanted to happen. Happened.
Nice.
Congratulations, you did it.
Dustin be trolling.
Dustin be hiding in corners.
Oh yeah, he's fucking running out the clock, which is the most fun gameplay to watch.
Dustin's venting. Dustin, just
Come after
vent. Vent. Dustin, just vent. Just do
Okay.
it. Come on. I won't tell. I won't vote you out. I won't write you out.
We won't vote you off the island.
me.
Ah.
Get one
Imagine-
teleport.
Imagine we play Among Us for the podcast, but we're not allowed to talk about the game.
I
That would be
feel
awful.
that would be horrible because we would just all vote for me every time.
Of course.
Well, now that you've said that,
now that you said it, we have to.
Yeah. You left us no option.
Yeah.
So what's up with you, Djordje? What's new? What's the wackiest thing that happened to you in the past 30 days?
What's new, Scooby Doo?
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you.
the wackiest thing that happened to me in 30 days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, work a boring IT job. I guess not a lot of wacky things happen.
Oh no, a lot of wacky things do. I've told you guys about the customer whose equipment got taken because the police took it, right?
Wait,
You-
what?
You told me.
Oh,
I don't know
I don't
anything
think
about
I
this.
ever heard of this.
I don't think you ever told him.
Whoops. So anyways, so I was working one day, and I'm on the phone. The customer's asking, like, hey, can you help me set up my modem? And I'm like, sure, which one is it? Because I see you've got, like, double the equipment. She's like, oh, it's this one. Because my other one got taken by the police. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay, no worries. And I look on the account and I go through the notes, and it turns out her modem got taken because her home is being investigated for child pornography charges.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Now, between I think 12 episodes of the podcast, I feel like this is not the first time that this topic has come up, which is really unsettling. But go on.
Hey, okay, Rob.
Yeah.
I never told you. I cut that part out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut it out when you talked about it.
I cut it out. And I'm probably gonna bleep it out here.
Oh, it's
So-
probably a good call.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that on Spotify.
Probably not.
I don't know.
But
I don't know the rules. I haven't read the
some
rules.
bad things on the computer, Djordje. Did you still help her?
Yes.
I see.
It was most likely her son that was in possession of
Ah.
his girlfriend's nudes, but that's also still considered, if they're underage,
Yeah, no,
still considered.
still bad, yeah. Oof.
That's crazy.
Boy.
It's crazy how I don't know. I feel like it's crazy that whole situation happens, and then when her equipment needs to be replaced, it just goes back to the regular pool of tech support people. Like, I feel like there would be like one person who'd be like, here, you know the information about this, just handle it until it's finished. That way they don't have to tell that story to every tech support person they call.
Well, they didn't tell me.
Well, they didn't have to tell him.
Who told you?
Was say hi. He asked, which one are you setting up? They say this one. Djordje says, okay.
Okay. Yeah. How'd you figure out then?
It was in their account notes.
Oh, again, that's still spreading that information around, and I feel like they would be a little bit smarter about it.
What was that in their account notes?
So they would, I guess, to fix the problem I thought they would have, so they wouldn't have to keep explaining it.
But they shouldn't have to explain it. If they have a second modem, they have a second modem. Whatever.
Rob, you'd be surprised by the number of things people say on the phone.
Oh boy!
I tell them this is.
No, they just go, barnacles.
Have you ever gotten nice?
That was so useful.
So have you ever gotten shoot out
by a customer?
Yeah, like have they ever like really
A
yelled at you,
dog.
like really dug into, like really mad, like took it
You
out
as a
on
person.
you? Yeah.
So, yeah, for nothing I've done, because they're just pissy people, and we're a cable company, and they're like, screw you.
Mm-hmm.
There was one guy that I told him, like, if you keep talking with this attitude and cursing, I'm going to hang up.
Oh.
And he's like, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, that's fine, but I'm telling you, if you keep this up, I'm just gonna hang up. And then he started cursing again, so I hung up the phone.
Nice.
Demon gets a manager. Nice.
I'm like, you can call back again.
Djordje, I have a question. Has anyone ever pulled the I want to speak to... essentially, I want to speak to someone who sounds more American? Or have you not had issues about race? There we go.
People aren't like, I want to speak. Well, people do say that, like, I want to speak to someone that's more American. Because usually I'll get them and they'll be like, oh, finally someone that speaks good English. And I'm like, internally, I'm like, all right, go fuck yourself. As, me being an immigrant and, like, understanding, like, people that are working and, you can't understand on the phone that well. They're doing their best. Maybe they have a shitty mic or whatever. I still get people that are like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, my voice is like negative fucking 30 decibels. Of course you can't hear me. You need to fucking raise your phone's volume. Because my mic is in my goddamn mouth when I speak.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah,
Next time someone's like, oh man, finally someone who speaks good English, just start speaking them in Greek.
Honestly,
Oh
I thought about it sometimes. Like, maybe I should just start speaking Greek and just
start doing it in sign.
I'll really throw them off. Like, oh no, this guy's speaking sign. I can't work with this.
Speaking.
Somehow they know. Somehow they know through the phone when they just hear silence. Like, oh no, not sign language.
Better yet, just speak in English. Speak only in haikus.
Speak in tongues.
Speaking of sign language, I have gotten quite a few calls, actually, at least like 6 or 7, from like people who are deaf.
Video call them?
No, it's an interpreter service.
Oh yeah, we use those at work all the time.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so they call the customer, the deaf person calls them, and they're on video.
Yep.
Yeah, we got trained how to do that at work. There's actually a TV or like a monitor in the kitchen that's supposed to be used so the residents can call the kitchen. Thank God that has not been ever set up in like the 3 years I've worked there, because that would be the worst thing.
Oh my god!
Some random resident just calls down, was like, "I want toast for dinner," and then so someone has to answer it because the phones are awful anyway. Dude, I'm so glad that there was one point where they were like talking about getting it set up, and it never went through. And thank God, I'm not doing that.
We do have interpreters for Spanish calls too, because we have a lot of customers in Florida and Miami.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, Spanish is well spoken
Yep.
at this point all around the country, so.
And our interpreter service is usually pretty good. Past couple of weeks though, it's like a 10-minute hold to get through to an interpreter, and it really is not helping.
I
They
see.
don't have do they not have a separate like phone that you call and you just get an interpreter?
So we have like very few agents that are like bilingual and speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And like we'll do I'm just wasting my turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, those agents will like do most of our Spanish like calls or callbacks, but like in case a customer doesn't want to wait and we don't want like to have to set up a callback for them, and I always want to help out as soon as I can, so we call an external interpreter service.
Okay.
So we just put the customer on hold, and then we just add the interpreter onto the call and have them do the interpreting. And it's been pretty quick, but the past couple weeks it's been like I'm stuck waiting on hold to get through to the interpreter. And one of these days I'm just worried that I'm just gonna get the interpreter and then the customer's gonna be gone because they got tired of waiting, but luckily our hold times aren't bad, so.
Do you guys have cool waiting music or on hold?
It is so bad. It is so bad.
What do you play for them when they're waiting?
I don't know. It's just.
Why is on hold music the most? Why does on hold music exist?
Yeah, so we can listen to something.
Yeah.
It's to let you know that the line didn't drop.
But there's no such thing as good on hold music.
Well, I mean,
there
it
is.
could.
I don't know. Verizon's was pretty all right.
It is all annoying as shit.
There might be some underground just like gems of just random music that was made, but it's not like they're gonna pay for licensing for that. So you're gonna get the most
for it to be a licensed song, but
yes, that's mostly passable.
At the very least, can you try to get it to be like a 5-minute song and not like a 15-second loop?
Still, that's gonna cost more because it's all okay. You're gonna have to. License doesn't mean that it's like Billboard Top 100. You still have to license like pretty much any music that you use, and you don't want to have to pay for that.
You could just make up your own fucking song.
Oh
yeah, pay for that.
Yeah, because
who cares that much?
Djordje, do you want to tell me about your in-house band that you have at your work?
One person to make a 3-minute random song on keyboard. You pay them for like a day's worth of music or whatever. Just come up with something. We don't have any. It can be whatever you want.
I think you're underestimating just how important on hold music is.
You know that
the only point of on hold music is to let you know, hey, your call has not been disconnected, but you're still not talking to someone.
You know that when you hire an artist or a musician, it's not like, well, minimum wage is $13 an hour. and it'll take you an hour to write this song, so I'm gonna pay you $13. You know that's not how like
I'm aware that's not how that
paying an
fucking
artist,
works.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be cheaper to just license some random thing that already exists than have a band make a.
Yeah.
Look, maybe okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what you gotta do, Rob. Here's how you fix this problem, right? This problem in society.
Oh yeah. Go on. I'm excited. Yeah.
You be the musician.
You
care so much. Go to every single tech company. Go to every single IT.
You start your own.
Get your damn trumpet.
You started first of all, pay someone that'll pay for your trumpet playing, and somehow manage that. No, start a tech support company, or work for one. Okay.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because I'm telling you how to fix the problem.
No, that just adds to the problem because now there's more companies that have on hold music.
Now it's your personal problem. You see, the issue is I didn't ask if he was ready before I started talking. That's the issue. No. You start a company, right? Are you ready? Here's how you fix it. Are you ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you start a company, right? And your tech support becomes well known for its just amazing wait time music. So much so that it like increases your profits like threefold. Like you make triple the profits of any other tech support company.
Yep.
And then you've just revolutionized the industry. Now everyone needs to have it to compete with you. Here is the problem. That's the problem, and that's the problem fixed.
Here's the other issue, though. Okay.
Okay.
The other issue is
wait. You didn't ask me if I was ready or not.
Oh, are you ready, Matt?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Djordje, are you ready, or do you have something else to add?
No, I have something else to add. So that's not how it works.
Let's say.
We want less people calling because it costs more to be on the phones.
I'm trying to get you paid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep you in business. I'm trying to give you a job.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate that.
That being said, so here's the other thing that drives me nuts about being on hold, though. Okay, is why is it that when you're on hold, about every minute or so, an automated message comes on and basically says, "We're sorry. You're still on hold. We're still not answering our phone. Thank you for being paid." Like, no shit. We know that, like, every time that the music stops, we're like, oh shit, are we getting patched into someone? No, it's always a fucking automated message saying that. Why does that automated message have to exist? We know we're still on hold because the fucking music's playing!
Are you on hold that much? This is a consistent problem for you.
My dad was on hold for 7 hours last week.
With who?
Okay.
Oh, I don't remember who.
What madman is staying on for 7 hours?
Oh, it was like an insurance thing. He had no choice.
What madman doesn't just wait until the next day? Hopefully they got new people next day.
Yo, I gotta say,
every time the automated message came on, it kept saying, "Don't worry, it's only going to be another 5 minutes."
I gotta say, my company's hold times are like real good now.
Oh, what are they?
Ever since I hired you.
Like the most you're waiting now is like 5 minutes.
That's actually really good then. Yeah, shit.
Nice.
I thought you were going to be like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's only 40 minutes. Like, that still sucks.
No, it used to be like 2 hours on really bad days for tech support, at least.
You know what was really awesome? So, before Dustin and I left on this trip, I got a check in the mail for $500 from the state of Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was like, hey, we have extra COVID stimulus stuff, and you were an essential worker, so here's some money. And it's like, cool, thanks. And you ready for this? I lost the check.
Brie.
So when I came home, I had to see if I could get it replaced. And I had the stub of the check, so that had a phone number on it, so I called. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, let's call. I'm ready to be on hold for an hour and deal with this. It's going to take forever.
Wait. Are you about to tell us how you defrauded the Massachusetts state government out of not one, but 2 COVID checks?
No.
All right, continue.
I'm about to talk about how I wasn't on hold at all. I immediately got a fucking answer. Not only did I immediately get an answer, but they helped me out and I had a new check issued to me within like a day. Or within like 5 minutes. It was awesome.
How did I die in that?
What a play.
What the fuck? How did I die? How did I lose worms for that?
Gotta know the physics of the game.
Tank. Or my turret.
Oh, God. End me. Just end it.
Oh shit, is this me?
I don't
No.
care.
No, this is me.
Just do it, Djordje.
I'm just
Do it.
trying to.
Do it. If you're gonna kill me, do it in the Don Kush voice at least.
Hello,
Oh,
my
boy.
friend. This is a gun.
So for those who don't know, which is a decent amount of people listening to this, Djordje's worm names are based on, well, mostly it seems like his D&D characters.
Oh,
Bronson.
And also,
And then my nephew randomly?
I ran out of names.
next character.
Yeah, my nephew's his next D&D character? That's really weird.
When does he
Wiggums
join
is
it?
actually Bronson.
When's
now.
he joining the camp? When's he joining D&D?
You know, probably as soon as he can talk.
Nice.
we're gonna hold you to that.
Yeah.
I said probably, keep in mind.
Pokemon D&D Session 0 happened.
Oh yeah, it did.
That
Yeah.
happened.
Are you all excited?
Quite,
No.
yeah.
I have some good plans for this campaign, so I'm really
I am
hoping
excited.
that you guys enjoy it. I think I'm improving a lot on the last one, so.
Yeah.
You're improving on copying Matt's campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about to say that I'm not going to go back and read some of my old DM notes because I don't want to spoil myself.
Damn.
To be fair to War, I think it was like at most 5 times that happened during the campaign.
And I feel like most of those times it wasn't like a conscious thing.
No, I don't think you caught. No, I'm not. I'm never going to think that you did it on purpose.
Oh, there are times I did sort of do it on purpose.
Really?
I can't. Well, I did it in such a way that I was like, oh, I remember when Matt did that. I should do something sort of like that because that was a cool idea.
I'm doing exactly that.
No, I wouldn't do like the exact same thing. I'm trying to think of a good example.
I'm trying to think because I remember them existing. I know the big one I remember was you basically, not intentionally, but you basically ripped the puzzle from me.
Oh yeah, there was
like the emotions one.
Yeah,
You pretty much copied that bar from bar.
That was, I think, like a subconscious thing.
Yeah, I imagine that it's I mean, you kind of just nothing's truly original. It's
I think you apologized for it beforehand. I remember there was one time when you were talking to me. It's like, dude, I came up with something for Pokemon D&D, finalized it, I'm going to use it for the upcoming session. Just realized Matt did that in his campaign.
Yeah, I think I realized that like
You're
the
like,
day
God
before, and I was like, shit, I don't have time to like.
Yeah.
Do something completely different.
So he said something ahead of time. It's like, man, I'm sorry.
I remember that time I messaged Dustin, and I was like, "This motherfucker has the audacity." I think I looked it up. I think I looked it up in Google Drive just to make sure.
You were like, I didn't do a dumb, did I?
Nah, it's all good. I'm
Dum dum dee da dum dum dee dum dum.
I'm cool. I remember. It's cool.
Yeah, you're cool?
I'm cool with it.
Dude, I'm glad you're cool, because I've got so many of your ideas that I want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell me about it?
Oh, you know, like all of them.
Oh, you're just gonna just bar for bar, just redo everything I've ever done.
Yeah, of course, of course.
There is a certain Djordje D&D story that I feel like Matt said he wanted to wait to tell until Djordje was actually on the podcast.
I specifically said,
I think so. I guess it's not much of a story, but it's, Djordje left halfway
wasn't it
through the
something?
session.
"Oh, wait a minute."
Wait, what?
Is that something we want to talk about here?
Oh yeah, we. On
You
an earlier
mean,
episode,
like-
we wanted to talk about how you were late
You-
for several sessions with some interesting excuses.
No.
Well, we wanted to
No.
talk
We
about,
can talk about
too,
that.
didn't
Oh no, I was saying that. Look, I love Djordje. Okay,
Great guy.
we've been friends for a very long time.
Yup.
I'm not gonna make it seem like I've never made him mad. That's definitely not true.
Agree.
we?
Probably,
Alright.
but there is. Oh my fucking god! Really? There is one specific instance where I have been the most mad at Djordje that I've ever had. And it is unironically when he said he had to leave the session halfway through to go take a shower.
You know,
Like,
you had every right to be upset.
I was so mad. Everyone was like laughing about it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna bring the vibes down because I'm being a little petty. But oh my god,
was a very odd thing to do.
like, could you like wake up 15 minutes earlier? Oh my god.
No, you were right.
and I should teleport on top of him. I thought I could move after. No, I was so mad. Now it's fine. Now I don't care. It's all good now.
Oh yeah, once you're out of the moment, it's funny.
But it was so funny how that's the most I think I've ever been mad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
so sorry.
It's okay.
So now we know how Matt feels when Djordje did it to him. Robert, how did you feel when he did it to you? And you're
Oh god.
this time he didn't even warn you.
Yeah, he just laughed.
We were just playing.
I think, if I remember correctly, you were just playing, and I went to say Djordje something, and the next thing I know, I think his girlfriend is on the mic, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, he went to go take a shower," and I was like, "Oh no, he didn't."
There's no way.
We could not believe that he left midway
No
through a session to
way
take
he
a
would
shower again.
dare do it. And I like to think, Djordje, that you didn't tell us, hoping we wouldn't notice, because you know we would have said something.
Yeah, that was. I was thinking, can I get away with this again? Because I really got a shower,
Get away
Again?
with
and I'm
this
too tired.
Again? Assuming you got away with it the first time?
You just straight up asked last time.
Yeah, no.
This time you're like, I'm not talking about it. Yes.
And I'm like call. I told her, call me if like they need me, and I'll just put the headset on. Like I'll dry my hair and put the headset on, and boom.
From what I remember, you gave her specific instructions of what to say on your if it was ever your turn while you were gone. That's how
I
I
did.
remember it.
Not only
No,
that,
I
but
did.
like, didn't you specifically tell her not to tell us where you were?
Also, yes, and she did.
Like, jeez.
Well, she ruined that immediately.
Djordje
know.
put so much time and effort into this that he could have really used showering before the session.
I know.
Djordje, you're not going to do that this time, right?
I hope
was-
not.
I was about to ask, like she should start taking bets, like what
Djordje,
session
I
that
will
he's
tell
gonna do
you
it in.
right now, if you shower during the campaign and I find out,
At
there
all.
are going to be in-game consequences.
Like from this point going on until the campaign's over.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to shower.
Teenagers should be
Not allowed
walking
to shower at all.
around.
Ever.
You might be walking around,
Damn.
and the next thing you know, just a giant stream of water falls on you. It's almost like a random shower. Weird.
So
Why would a random shower happen now of all times? Who knows?
I was about to say we should start like taking bets now on which session he's gonna take a shower during.
One. I
What?
thought it was gonna be 0.
No, I was ready.
you want? I was clean.
Seem a little stuck.
Show it.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. I didn't want to play the game anyway. Later. Oh,
Man, another common
He's
Matt
still
L
alive?
I'd say on podcast.
stop calling me out for losing. It's not even true.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
It's not even
I-
true.
It's very true.
It's not even true. Nate, first, what
All of
games
them.
have? What games has there been a definitive? Look, I won a couple games.
Uno, Mario
of-
Kart,
Okay.
Golf with your friends.
Selfie your friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
my friends. Okay, maybe I'm learning now. Maybe
Yeah.
that's because I just care the most. I care the most about the podcast. You guys clearly don't. You're a bunch of sweaty gamers that can't
Yeah,
turn your
that's
brains
what
off.
you're coming up with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone who's better than me is a loser, and anyone who's worse for me is also a
Neither good.
loser. Is also a loser.
Anyone who's worse than me is a loser. Anyone who's better than me is a tryhard.
Yeah.
Damn.
Simple.
Yeah, man.
That's always how you gotta view things.
Perfect.
I am the bar of how good you should be at any game.
Yeah. I am perfect in every way. I don't know.
Oh, also Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Okay, I won a couple
Oh, yeah.
of those.
Did you?
Yeah, but overall, it was, L.
That's- Are you keeping? Is this what you're doing when I asked you to go through old episodes?
No, I'm just
Are you ignoring what I asked you to do, and you're just like keeping tally of who won each one?
listen. I just remember Robert
Matt,
dominated
Matt,
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Matt, there was one podcast episode I can think of where you were the best gamer out of all of us.
The
Team
pilot.
Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and Team Fortress
obviously.
2.
Well, that's a given.
Well, he was also
literally-
the only one playing.
All right, yeah, all right. But you know what? We're playing as a group. We're playing Overwatch now, and I clearly know the most about Overwatch. So that's
Yeah.
a
Fair,
W
yeah.
for me. That's a
You,
W for me.
You guys
Yeah.
managed to do it. You convinced me to get Overwatch today.
Yeah, how'd you feel about it? That was literally right before this.
All right, so if I'm gonna
I was
be
a little
honest, my main issue about getting the game to begin with was two things. For
Was all
one,
that information you had to enter in?
no. It was two
Vince
things. For
never
one,
signed up for an email in his life.
I know our friend group well enough that I know that you guys will play a game for a bit and then like a week later never touch it.
Sure.
So sometimes
Right.
I'm like, it's not worth me learning this game. I'll sit this one out. But I have the feeling that this is one that's gonna stay for a while. The second thing was that I knew that like I wouldn't have all the characters.
Yeah.
And so I almost felt like I was already too far behind. And so it wouldn't be worth it. But that ended up being largely not the case, so. But those were my main concerns.
No, you seem like you would have a good time.
No, I enjoyed it.
Little Reaper man.
I was a little jealous. I was stuck at work and I would occasionally look at Discord. Like, oh, there they all are. Playing Overwatch 2.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Dustin.
Missing that fifth player. Start
Yeah.
playing my world's smallest violin.
Dustin, if you want, next time I can break you out of work.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the bathroom and,
Yeah, you do your thing.
yeah.
yeah.
I'll leave a note saying Dustin did it. And you'll get fired and then you can join us.
Perfect.
It's like the It's like the memes lately. That's like my unemployed friend.
Yeah, my unemployed friend at 5:30 on a Tuesday.
What? I have not seen this.
My employed friend.
Yeah,
My
it'll
unemployed
just
friend.
be like someone on like some crazy adventure or something, like in a jungle or whatever, and it'll just say my unemployed friend at 2:30 on a Wednesday.
Nice.
That reminds me of like very beginning pandemic when I think it was like me and Dustin that were working.
Hmm.
Like everyone had just gotten kicked out of college and back home. And I know it was me, and I think it was Dustin, and everyone else just wasn't working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was out of work for a few months.
Yeah, and then I know Djordje and I have had this thing kind of going back and forth where one of us is working and one of us isn't. And it's the scene from SpongeBob where SpongeBob's going to boating school, and he's like, what do you normally do when I'm gone? It's
Wait
like,
for you to get
wait for
back.
you to get back.
Except you guys swap who's SpongeBob and who's Patrick in that situation.
Yeah. I think
And it's not boating school.
Not boating school.
It's Overwatch.
It's like, I want a
Mhm.
gam. I want a gam. How long ago did you message me on Instagram saying that we would gam soon?
What was that? Sorry.
Jordan messaged me one time. I forgot what we were talking about.
That
But
was soon.
He was like, but we'll don't worry, we'll play games soon.
And we
Yeah.
gamed soon. That was soon ago.
That was, I mean, it happened now. I don't know how long soon is, but whatever the distance between that time and now,
It's a metric.
Yes, soon.
Mhm.
George running on Djordje time.
I see. Oh, wasn't there something I was talking about earlier before the podcast where I said I was going to save it for the podcast?
There was,
You did say
remember-
something like that.
we did say something like that.
I don't remember what you wanted to say though, because you didn't tell us what you were going to
You know.
say.
Damn.
Boy, I should have put it in the topics channel, huh?
Leave it to
Yeah.
Rob not to use the topic channel. Oh, thanks.
well.
Thanks, Dustin.
Huh?
Thanks, Dustin.
Thanks for what?
Your dues.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I did it bad. I
So
just-
Djordje,
I just keep killing myself this game.
Djordje, I want to run an idea by you.
Yep.
So in order to have the podcast on like Spotify and stuff, you need to pay for it. You need like a podcast hosting thing.
Oh yeah, I owe you money. Let me do that.
It's $24 a month, so split 3 ways. That's $8 from everyone.
Yes.
Dude, that's $8 that I have to give to you now, and not.
Not my Twitter
not Twitter
verification.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that. That's literally what Dustin's message was. It said, "Don't use this to verify your Twitter account." But I told them that they need to make them funny, and now
Yeah, I did that.
you know what? At the big, Dustin did it, and then I like told Rob that it had to be funny.
Yeah, you want to read out the 2 that I've sent you so far?
No, because they weren't funny. 1 second.
No?
You go, oof.
No, I think they were funny. I just said that to be toxic.
Definitely not for drugs.
That's the thing Shane talked about.
And thanks for the good time, winky face.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
I've mentioned it before, but I think the social media aspect of Venmo is really weird.
I agree.
It's kind of weird.
Like the fact
why
that
people care.
like I'm looking through. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not Rob in the pilot episode, but nice callback. But
Yeah.
like I see things that's like people paying people for like November rent, Blink 182, Letters Christmas gift, Uppies, Some of them are funny.
Uppies.
Uppies. Gabagool. Some of them are just emojis. But like it's so weird that these are people I never people I barely know. They're just around me.
Why does Venmo like send that message out? Like explain why does everyone need to know who's sending who money?
I mean,
Why
obviously,
is
I
that
think
thing for Venmo? It's weird.
I need
think
to
you
know
can-
if Dan Cush is sending the elk money for rent.
I need to check on my friends. I need to see, like right here, Djordje. This is I see your brother paid you for food 2 days ago.
God damn.
Like, why do I need to know that? How is that valuable to me? And I'm sure you can make them private. That's obviously not something
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
force you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All mine are private.
But
Oh, how do you make them private? Oh, I don't want to make mine private. I want people to see this funny stuff.
But it's just so weird that was someone's idea. And
Yeah,
we should
And
add
it worked.
We should add a feed. I guess so. I guess it did work.
Yeah. Venmo is probably like the top like money transfer app. I would
I'd say
guess.
so.
Though I don't think many people really care all that much about the social media aspect of it. This kind of thing we all accepted. Like at
Yeah,
first, like I know it's a big deal, but nowadays, like I'll just Venmo me the money.
Yeah. I typically have just reduced to just spamming various emojis, hoping that someone sees it and tries to like decode what it is. But I'll try to make them as like different as possible.
Matt, you should see what the message I just sent you.
Wasn't there like a meme that someone got like a letter from their bank? It was like, listen, we know it's a joke, but you can't be sending Venmo messages say Osama bin Laden saving funds or something.
Yeah, no, it was like no, because I remember I was talking to someone else about this recently because we were because they were Venmoing me money, and I just kind of had brought it up. Yeah, it was that. It was like ISIS recruitment fees.
There
Oh
was,
my
yeah.
God.
And they got
sent that in the message. Oh, sorry, Matt.
And they got a thing that was like, "Hey, you gotta chill, man."
Yeah, the bank was like, "Listen, we know we're joking, but you still can't say stuff like that."
Like we gotta
tone it down, my guy.
Yeah, come on. There's other. I want to be the person that has to write that email.
I was gonna say, do you think they have a designated person to send that email out? They just copy paste.
Probably legal.
That did not bounce at all. That just stuck the landing. Damn.
Probably like their legal department probably has to handle something like that.
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah.
There's a person on TikTok, and she started out making like these like videos about like unreasonable like workplace, like that kind of trend. A lot of people are talking about that now, like unreasonable workplace expectations and like shitty bosses and whatever. And so it started out like that. It was just like very characterized, like kind of very exaggerated, like examples of stuff like that. And I've been watching these videos for like months, a couple months at this point, and it has evolved into a whole like workplace drama. Like there's lore now.
Oh,
there's like lore and characters, and it's all just her in front of like using like the stupid like green screen, like the TikTok green screen effect. But there's like lore to this. Like now there's like different characters, and like the boss is getting like influenced by like a new hire to get rid of their workers.
The one that always ends the videos with like toodaloo?
No, that's the person talking to their work.
TikTok are y'all on?
I don't.
Well, it's not TikTok. It's YouTube Shorts that I look at.
Oh, but no, that's the like the email back and forth, and then she always ends it with Toodaloo. No, I know that one as well. But the one I'm talking about is like acted out, and like there's like a whole workplace thing. I think the character's name is Veronica. I think.
Okay.
I'll have to look into it, but it's really I'm just amazed that it's evolved into like this like thing that I and the thing is the TikTok algorithm is so like
TikTok?
good. The TikTok tack algorithm's just so good
Yeah.
that I don't even need like following accounts on TikTok seems to be just unnecessary. Because I don't follow this account, but
It still pops up.
I see every
Austin,
installment.
please.
I see every installment of this workplace drama that I'm now very much invested in the characters.
Austin,
And like
please.
I feel like the boss is in like their arc of like growing as and being a good boss.
Austin,
And
why?
I'm all here for it.
I feel that, Matt. There's a
Yeah.
TikTok account. This guy, he graduated university in the UK, and he spent his life savings buying an old emergency, like an emergency, like life raft that he's reconfiguring to make it like a home.
But he's building a house on it. A
He's-
little house.
He's turning it into like a whole, like a whole like home. It's those orange like pod boats that are like emergency like life vessels.
Yes.
So he has one of those, and he's taking it apart on the inside and going to turn it into a house.
TikTok's a weird
Wow.
place.
And I'm invested. I want to see it, the finished product.
I do like the little houses. Or like guys that have like a full gaming setup and it takes up like maybe like a sixth of their overall living space in like a van. But they have the full gamer setup and I'm like, I could do this. I could 100% do this. I could live in a van. I couldn't even be able to drive it.
Right.
You know what's even better, Matt, is because I watch a lot of like travel stuff because I like to travel.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is the people who will buy a used school bus.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Renovate an entire school bus.
That is cool. They take the seats out and they kind of
Yeah.
and shit.
Here's the thing: is you can get a used school bus for cheap.
Well,
Relatively speaking.
yeah.
I mean, I've seen people say that they've gotten theirs for as low as like only a couple thousand.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
I love
like,
it.
well,
I also similar to that. I like the tiny apartments in Japan. Like the really super small apartments that people live in.
how tiny are they?
Like
So tiny.
I don't so tiny.
Do you have the square feet?
Probably like
I'd say more than one.
probably more than one. I don't know. It's not like a closet, but like they definitely have to make use of like the verticality of it. Like you have stuff along the walls, but you don't have a lot of walking room. And then typically the bed's kind of lofted. I mean, I guess if maybe like you took your room, if I'm picturing your room,
Yeah.
made it like maybe like a quarter less wide,
Okay.
and then and then like maybe like added like 50% more on top of that.
Okay.
Like it's like small.
Yeah.
Like not even close to like a studio.
Mm-hmm.
But they just it's just everything's just efficient. They have a lot of ladders and a lot of storage, and it's very nice. I feel like I could do it.
You could live in that tiny apartment.
I would love that tiny apartment. And I was so I mentioned earlier because we were just talking about it, how if we won we pretty much agreed that if we won like massive money in the lottery, like the current one that's like 1.5 billion or something.
1.6.
1.6 billion.
Yeah.
I think we all
That's
pretty
a
much
lot.
agreed that like the first thing we would do is pay off everyone's student loans.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's what I said I would do, and I've thought about that a lot.
And I would agree with that. If I got a massive amount of money, then yeah, I probably would.
Because I'm like I want to make
only the people who I actually talk to on a regular basis.
No, it's like
Not Joe Schmo, who I haven't heard from in 3 years.
Yeah, no, like the way I saw it. Yeah, Joe Schmo, you remember him?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
like
doxed another person
I
from high
want
school.
to make. I'm not just gonna if I'm like I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to work anymore. I just won $1 billion. I don't have to work. I'm all set. I'm just gonna not work, and I'm just gonna do stuff all day.
Okay.
But then I realize, then I'm like, but wait a minute. I'm gonna feel bad if I'm not working all day and my friends are working all day. Also, what am I gonna do if my friends are working all day? So I gotta make sure.
Still.
Yeah, who am I supposed to queue in Overwatch with if all my
I can
friends
finally
are working?
afford all these skins, but I have no one to play with.
I can finally afford like 2
like-
skins in the Overwatch store.
That's over here like, alright guys, here's the deal. I have all this money. I want to hire you all as workers, and your job is to play Overwatch with me. Or play whatever game that I want us to play. Deal.
Unironically, I think my something I've thought about a lot is that like I want to be in a position where like I can employ my friends and we don't ever have to work a real day ever again.
This is the plan, Matt. You ready?
I'm gonna unionize this immediately.
Step one. We win the $1 billion, right?
Well, I think step 1 was making the podcast a massive success. And then
Well, hang on, wait, hear me out, okay? Step 1, we win $1 billion, okay?
Okay, easily done. Yes.
Step 2, we create the rival to Mr. Beast.
Oh God, I don't want to do that. Do you know how hard he works?
But here's the thing, okay? We just do a couple of videos, like a year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough to like gain popularity. All right.
Okay.
Step 3, because we're not sponsored, every single one is sponsored by the podcast. And the podcast is where we put our actual effort in.
Sponsored by us.
Exactly.
Why would we? Okay, why would we not just do it from the podcast?
Because they don't know us yet.
But eventually they're gonna figure out when every show is sponsored. Like, I don't know, if I'm watching a video that's giving away $1 million and then I see that that their sponsor is a podcast with 6 subscribers, I'm gonna think something's up.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you should check out our podcast.
Our podcast. Why not just put that money into the podcast?
Yes, our own podcast.
Like getting someone that can actually like edit TikToks.
Pay for subscribers.
I'm gonna be honest. I win $1 billion. I'm probably still substitute teaching.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
You know what we should do
being
for $1
a
billion.
real teacher, fuck that. But honestly, I would substitute teach like once or twice a week just to like not be bored.
Rub it in their faces.
No, just to not be bored. I would never tell kids how much money I would have.
You know what we should do if we did the $1 billion? We should go in YouTube comments and offer people $1 million for clicking on a link, like those bots do, and have them fact check them. But when they click on the link, they actually win $1 million.
They actually,
Here's the thing, Justin. I would totally do that, but not for $1 million. I'd probably do that for like 1,000, though.
Nah, do it for $1 million. No one's, people are going to lose their minds.
Yeah, but as soon as one person's like, "Holy shit, it's real," then like it would blow up.
Nah, I think that person's crazy.
Do it for 1,000, then even if like a couple thousand people like it,
I
it's only
won
like
$1 million clicking this link, and you can too.
I would
and
like
they're gonna make their own link.
You make the username be like Nigerian Prince or something.
like really on the nose.
No, it's gonna be like Mr. Beast, but the E is a 3 and it has a checkmark emoji next to it.
Oh my
People as a
god!
verified guy.
Yeah, did you guys see that I added a Chuck symbol next to my name on Twitter?
I did. It was a bit of a stretch of a joke.
I thought it was funny. did you see it, Matt?
Damn, Dustin, that's
Well, Matt, did you see what I put next to my name?
No.
It
Y'all
was
got
the
Twitter.
flag for the Czech Republic.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this.
It was original, at least, Dustin.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
I'm
tell me
gonna say
that.
this in the most
yeah, that's what
neutral
I call
way possible. Okay.
Yeah.
The most neutral way possible.
Mhm.
I think for Rob that is a very good joke.
That kind of makes me just that. I feel like that offends me. Actually,
No, I think you should be happy about it. Because because I'm saying that is a very impressively clever and thought out joke in comparison to
least
the normal
original.
stuff, into the normal jokes that you make. I'm saying that you have shown great growth, and I think it's because you hang out with us. But
Okay, all right.
maybe that's a stretch. Maybe I'm pushing my luck here. But I'm saying that's very good. You know what? If you said that joke and then you told me it was Rob, I'd be like, you know what? Damn. GG. He's doing good.
If he didn't tell you it was Rob, you'd be like, "Well, that was a shitty joke."
No, I'd be like, that's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's funny because people are looking at the flag, they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they actually have to like look into it. I guess it's the epitome of if you have to explain the joke, it's not a good one. But I don't care.
No, I think
I mean,
that's a very good
explains
joke.
itself. I think it's
Yeah.
understandable.
I feel like given the context clues, people can assume what flag it might be.
That's what I did.
Yeah. I will say, I absolutely had to Google what the flag of the Czech Republic was.
It's also very on brand for you.
Yeah.
To make a flag, a country
me doing
flag
a geography thing, yeah.
Yeah. Very on brand joke for you.
Dude.
No. He's trying to be a little Twitter guy. Trying to be funny Twitter man.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Like, I don't got much longer to boost my Twitter popularity. Once the Godfather destroys the platform.
I keep
Still
putting
here,
it
Djordje?
off.
I am still here.
Oh,
It is my turn.
Is it? Oh, I thought you were saying I thought you were saying it's his turn to speak. I was so sad.
Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
No, Dustin, it's your turn to speak.
No, sorry, Matt.
I was saying that I keep putting off making a. I don't know. I wanna. You know. Okay, here's what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to time it. So like I make a vid. So here's what I realized. I make a video saying listen for my YouTube. Saying listen to the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I wait for Pokemon to come out. I make videos about that, and then people look to see my most recent video upload before then. Because that's so not necessarily.
That's doable.
Yeah, I just need to time it right.
Yeah.
I mean, the game comes out on a Friday, right?
Sure.
And you upload the episodes here on Wednesdays, so.
You're right. I wait like a whole week in between episodes to upload them. Is kind of how that worked out.
Matt, you didn't want to take your turn, I guess?
Oh, shit. I was so used to not playing. Because I got knocked out so early.
All four of your worms.
Bruh.
Brr.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about recently?
Oh,
What?
boy.
How I was supposed to go visit you where you went to college to be in a Mario Kart tournament.
Yep.
And then to win to win a Switch, right?
Yep.
Because you didn't have a Switch at the time. And I was grinding Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Same.
So I was gonna go there and try to help you win the Mario Kart tournament, which I assumed would be on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, no.
But it was actually on the Wii, on Mario Kart Wii, with like, and like half of like, if you were the player 4, if you were
You
like
couldn't
player
see yourself.
if
It
you
was
were like
fucking
player
hell on
2 or
earth.
player 4, you were like on like, because it was like a projector on like a pull down projector thing, and you could only maybe see half of your screen, and that's just how it was run. And I realized something that
it was rigged.
no, because I'm pretty sure George, didn't one of your friends win?
No.
Oh, I thought one of your friends won.
Actually, wait. Yeah, my fucking roommate won.
Yeah, because I remember it was in the dorm. Yeah, your like roommate won it, and he already had one or something.
God damn.
It's about the podcast, but
I trained for like weeks for that fucking tournament.
and then I realized
In
that
the wrong game.
I was spoiled where I went to school, because anything that was related to video games at my school was done by like kids in game design.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very minimum, they knew how to they knew how to do like a gaming event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't like
mine did
it was,
not.
because the equivalent of what your school, what the equivalent for mine was like, it was called like Fab. It was like Fitchburg's activities board, and it was a bunch of like people who like seemed like they were the popular kids in high school.
Bruh.
And
Those peeps are always
the like involved ones. And like
yep.
thinking about how my group of those people would run like a video game tournament is the exact same. Like they don't really know anything, so they're just gonna put the game on a projector. Some people were using GameCube controllers. Some people were using motion controls.
I'm using tilt controls.
I'm using tilt control. Someone like tried to like use their own controller, and they weren't quite sure if that should be allowed. It was done. It was like, oh, the setup was just awful. The resolution was poor, dude.
Bruh.
I was like, damn, I really wanted to come out here and help
my
friend.
Control was all over the place.
And help my friend Djordje get a Switch, so he would inevitably never buy Mario Kart and play with me.
Hey,
you still haven't bought it, right, Djordje? Oh, you have.
I have it. I got it. I played it again.
Yeah. Okay, we'll play Mario Kart sometime.
Yep, I need to go find my Switch.
He has it. Just he needs to find it.
These people who are running a tournament stole it from him. He has to win it back.
Yeah, where do you think they got it from?
No, I was just thinking about that and like how out of place I felt. I was like, oh, this is weird. Like, I don't know these people. These are strangers. They all seem to know Djordje pretty well. No, that was weird.
That tournament.
That tournament was it's like, bro, you go to like a gaming thing at Fitchburg, you have like, dude, the Smash Club at school at Fitchburg where I went. Dude, they were rolling out the CRTs. They all had GameCube controllers. Like, they were legitimately playing Melee. Like, the way God intended. And you went, and then they had, like, they would have ultimate setups, and then they would have one screen being big. Like, they knew what they were doing. They were actually, like, the clubs that were, like, about video games at my school are actually, like, the best. Like, unironically. Like, I think that they just did things well. It's also because it was kind of like a smaller demographic, so I guess if you're trying to do something for the whole school, you're gonna miss some people. But like, I don't know, tournaments, especially like video game tournaments, ran really well where I went.
Not same.
So Djordje, I think you should have considered like one of like the 999 times I sent you the transfer link to Fitchburg.
God damn, you sent that link so many times.
Anytime you would say,
I don't think I ever got that once. Damn.
We saw that in the rewind to the Discord too.
Oh, we went all the way back. Yeah, every time.
So
Every
many.
time he said something, I just posted the link. It's like transfer your credits to Fitchburg State. Oh shit, my turn.
Yeah, why didn't I ever get that link, Matt?
Don't ask.
Hmm. Oh boy.
Brother.
All right. Sheep. Bam.
I know this sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally.
I put a sheep for my Twitter name for the podcast.
You did. You changed your profile picture.
Yeah, that too.
Nice. Oh, you put sheep in your name?
Yeah, I put a sheep emoji in my name.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. That's kind of cool.
A sheep? What?
Oh yeah, that's our
The
pink sheep.
mascot
yeah, it's the logo for this.
logo. Yeah.
Mascot too, I guess. But
Pink sheep.
yeah.
Pink sheep.
Yeah.
You are
So, what do you think Dustin did as soon as he saw a pink sheep in Minecraft?
brother.
Hey, brother. There's in it. Oh my God!
Hunting
That was
season.
messed up.
Ducks.
Brick.
You guys want to come up for stuff to do next episode?
We're doing Gang Beasts, right?
No, I mean, I wanted to do the draft thing that I've been seeing on TikTok, where the two guys do like drafts of like weird things but they talk about like their sports drafts.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do that, and I want to come up with like topics that would be like relevant to us. But like,
All right.
so like the examples are like they did like
All right.
things in fall, and so the number one pick was like sweater, or it was like tops. It was like they're drafting letters, and he was like, you know what, my first pick, pretty obvious pick. I'm gonna go with A. And he's like, yeah, good pick. My second guy, or he'd be like, my third pick, a little bit of a sleeper, but I think he's got a lot of potential. We're gonna go with O.
All
Like,
right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how meme do you want it to be?
meme enough where even if it was someone outside of our friend group, we didn't understand it.
Okay, how about a video game console?
Video game consoles.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't agree. Or maybe something like definitely like video game. Or definitely like video game. Well, I guess we could do Overwatch. We could do something Overwatch related.
I don't think I know enough about Overwatch.
After a week?
After a week? My brother, I've only played it for like 3 hours.
I know, but like
play it for about a week more.
Yeah,
well,
for like
see.
between
I'm not
now
gonna learn
and
the
then.
character names by then, probably.
Yeah. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
I could come up.
We'll draft character or watch characters.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with the only 2 that I regularly were playing as.
Or like draft Overwatch characters for a football game. Like a 5v5, like
oh boy.
Like could you find like are there 5 positions in football, Dustin? I legitimately am asking this question.
There's quarterback.
Yep.
Okay, so like
there's hang on.
Let me pull up my fantasy league.
Okay, there's quarterback, there's linebacker.
Yep.
There's
what is it? Defense lineman? Lineman?
There is defensive lineman. There's technically defensive lineman is a kind of general thing. There's positions within being a defensive lineman.
Oh, okay.
So there's your center, there's your power forward.
Isn't that like a touchback? Isn't that a position?
Nope.
No, it's called
that's
called the touchdown route. That's a
tight end.
Touchdown.
Someone's got a tight end.
That happens during the game.
Yo, who's got a tight end?
Someone on the team's got a tight end. Yep.
Someone on the football team got a damn.
That's a position. Yeah.
That's their
Yeah,
position. Wink,
So
wink.
like quarterback, defensive line, or something. You have to put Overwatch characters in them.
Running back,
Guys,
wide receiver,
The
kicker.
band in the bandstand.
long live the queen.
No.
Bro, I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah, I'm about to. She would, we kind of talked about this.
Yeah, we did talk
Before.
about it earlier about our first podcast guest.
Our first podcast, guys. Yeah, I was supposed to be the queen. Really unfortunate how that worked out.
Yeah,
damn.
We had to get Fanning for Minecraft instead.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we had just finished explaining to her how to get it installed on our computer too.
We
It took
just
like 7 hours.
We just installed the shaders mod for the queen,
Oh man.
Yeah.
and
Made everything look British.
British shaders.
Yeah.
We told her how to change it from American English to English.
Dude,
Aw.
Minecraft but British. You know what the only thing that changes is? It just rains 100% of the time.
Rains like
Just everything else is the same, just rains.
Fucking hell, so I've been playing the British version all this time.
Yeah.
Dude, you got cracked Minecraft version.
That was a rip.
Yeah, almost got him.
Yeah, hate to see that, man.
Well, it did a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, you don't think?
Yeah, at all.
I mean,
no.
I don't think
No,
really
typically
much
not.
either.
Typically not. No, it's not something I really. It's not something I really like to do. Yeah, it's not something.
The
I'm really
famous
fond
jump
of.
rope, I see. Oh boy, how many jumps will he do?
There you go.
Nice.
So, I actually had this cool idea for D&D.
Yeah.
I think I want to give you guys a pet, like a collective pet.
Ooh,
Oh no.
we are
And I
petless.
and
Oh no, we're not Oreo. But go on.
and I think I want to make it a going on dog.
What's it
What's that?
going on, dog?
Nothing much. How are you? About you?
Yeah. God fucking damn it.
It's funny because you may have said Italian too. What's a going on? dog?
What's going
I
on, dog?
fucking hate you. That was
I have-
such a dumb layup.
I know.
So wait, were you just bullshitting the whole thing?
Yeah, of course I was.
Oh my fucking god.